Today, we're diving into a topic that sounds kind of intimidating at first, but once you break it down, it's actually pretty simple. Credit scores. Yeah, that mysterious three-digit number that adults seem to stress about all the time. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what a credit score is, but also why it matters, how it's calculated, and what you can do even as a beginner to set yourself up for success. And hey, before we jump in, if you find this kind of stuff helpful, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and it tells me you want more money topics explained in plain English. All right, let's get into it. So, what exactly is a credit score? Think of it like a report card, but instead of measuring how good you are at math or English, it measures how good you are at managing borrowed money. Teachers give you grades, so colleges or parents know how you're doing in school. Lenders, like banks or credit card companies, use your credit score to figure out how risky it is to lend you money. Usually this number ranges from about 300 to 850. The higher the number, the more trustworthy you look to lenders. A high score says, hey, this person usually pays back what they borrow. A low score says, might be risky to lend to this person. It's not about whether you're a good person or not. It's just math based on your money habits. Now, why does this number matter? Let's say when you turn 18, you want to get your first car loan. If your credit score is high, you might get approved quickly and pay a lower interest rate, which means you'll spend less money over time. If your score is low, you might get denied, or you'll have to pay way more in interest. It's like shopping for shoes. Two people can buy the exact same pair, but one person ends up paying full price, and the other gets them on sale. Credit scores often decide whether you get the sale price on money. Okay, let's break down how credit scores are actually calculated. It's not random. There are 5 main pieces of the puzzle. Imagine you're baking a cake and each ingredient matters. Ingredient number 1, payment history. This is the biggest slice of the cake, about 35% of your score. Basically, do you pay your bills on time? Every time you pay late, it's like spilling red food coloring into your cake batter. It stains and it's hard to hide. Even one missed payment can leave a mark on your credit report for years. Ingredient number 2, credit utilization. This makes up about 30%. Think of this as how much of your credit limit you're using. If a credit card company gives you a $1,000 limit and you swipe $900 of it, you're using 90%. That looks risky, kind of like if you're always filling your gas tank right to the edge. People worry you might spill over. Experts often say to keep this number below 30%, but lower is even better. Ingredient number 3, length of credit history, about 15%. This one's like your reputation at school. You can't build a solid rep overnight. It takes time. The longer you've had accounts open and in good standing, the better it looks. That's why people sometimes keep old credit cards open even if they don't use them much, because the age of the account helps their score. Ingredient number 4, credit mix, about 10%. This means having different types of credit. Imagine a coach looking at your sports skills. If you can only play basketball, that's fine. But if you can also run track and swim, you look more well-rounded. In credit terms, having both a credit card and maybe a small loan shows you can handle different kinds of borrowing. Ingredient number 5, new credit, another 10%. This tracks how often you're applying for new credit. Every time you apply, the lender checks your report, which is called a hard inquiry. Too many of these in a short time is like trying to join 5 clubs at school all at once. Teachers might wonder if you can actually handle all that responsibility. Put all those ingredients together and boom, you've got your credit score cake. Now, here's something important. You don't actually start out with a credit score the day you're born. You build one once you start using credit, like getting a credit card, a student loan, or even being added as an authorized user on someone else's account. No history means no score, which is why young people often need to take small steps to start building. So, how do you build good credit? Let's keep it super simple. Rule number 1, pay everything on time. Even the minimum payment on a credit card, if that's all you can afford, is better than being late. Rule number 2, keep your balances low compared to your limits. If you have a $500 limit, try not to carry more than $150 or so month to month. Rule number 3, don't go crazy applying for credit cards just to get free t-shirts or rewards. Each application leaves a mark, so space them out. And here's a bonus tip. Check your credit report regularly. You can get it free once a year from each of the 3 main credit bureaus. Think of it like checking your grades online. You want to make sure there aren't any mistakes dragging you down. Now, let's talk about some myths, because they're everywhere. Myth number 1, carrying a balance helps your score. Nope. That's like saying leaving dirty dishes in the sink makes you look like a better roommate. Paying your balance in full actually looks better. Myth number 2, checking your own score hurts it. Not true. Checking your own score is called a soft inquiry, and it doesn't affect anything. So go ahead and peek. It's like weighing yourself. The scale doesn't care. Another myth, you need to be rich to have a good credit score. Wrong again. Credit scoring is about habits, not income. You could earn $200 a week from a part-time job and still build excellent credit if you manage your borrowing and payments responsibly. Let's zoom out for a second. Why should you, as a teenager or young adult, even care about credit scores? Well, fast forward a few years. You might want to rent an apartment. Landlords often check credit scores to see if you'll pay rent on time. Want to get a cell phone plan without paying a huge deposit? They might check your score. Even some employers, especially for jobs involving money, glance at your credit report. It's kind of like your financial reputation following you around. And don't worry if this sounds like pressure. The good news is, you don't need a perfect score. Lenders usually consider anything above about 740 to be excellent. Think of it like grades again. An A is great, but you don't need a perfect 100% to get into college. A solid B+ or A- credit score can still unlock great opportunities. Let's put this into a real-life example. Imagine 2 friends, Alex and Jordan. Alex always pays on time, keeps their card balance low, and has had their card open for 3 years. Jordan sometimes forgets payments and maxes out their card regularly. When both go to buy a car, Alex gets approved for a loan with a 5% interest rate. Jordan gets approved too, but at 15%. Over 5 years, Jordan ends up paying thousands more for the exact same car. That's the power of credit scores. They can literally save or cost you money over time. By the way, if you're getting value from this video so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It tells me to make more videos like this, and it helps other people find this content too. Alright, now here's a common question. What if your credit score isn't great right now? First of all, don't panic. Scores can improve over time. It's like GPA. You might bomb a test, but if you do well on the next few, your average goes up. Focus on those basics. Pay on time, keep balances low, and give it time. Some people also use what's called a secured credit card to build or rebuild credit. That's where you put down a deposit, like $200, and the card company gives you a $200 limit. You use it just like a normal card, and if you pay responsibly, it helps your score. It's kind of like training wheels for credit. Another question, can you live without ever using credit? Technically, yes. You could avoid credit cards and loans altogether. But it's like never having a driver's license. You might get around fine on a bike, but at some point, not having that license might limit your options. Having a credit score just opens more doors. So, big picture, your credit score is just a 3-digit number that sums up your borrowing habits. Treat it like your financial GPA. Build it slowly, keep it steady, and it will pay off. Not just in lower interest rates, but in more opportunities down the road. If you made it this far, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you have questions about credit scores or want me to cover other money topics like budgeting, investing basics, or even how to save for your first car, drop a comment below. I read them all and use your feedback to plan future videos. And remember, don't take financial advice from someone drawing doodles on YouTube. Learn here, research more, and then make the call yourself.